app when I launched today don't hit $27,000 in transaction. See how much when I make $408. Borrow I go open this year go plenty. Look at this people are buying. 27K, bro. People they verse, Jesus Christ. So in every app we see open like now go they download the one or two they support me. Like why? We go open borrow. That's the only.
While VDM was attacking, BLord was seeing business. That is what many did not notice. And I believe there are more opportunities to come from this their verified. And one will still be making use of the other to make money. That is what many did not see. Now, listen carefully. You see, Nigeria is watching a story unfold around Ratel. One man, VeryDarkMan, was busy attacking, creating memes and cultural chaos. Meanwhile, BLord, the entrepreneur, quietly trademarked the name, launched his app, and set business in motion.
So today you'll be wondering why am I inside my S-Class doing this advertisement. There's an app I just released. This app is amazing. This app tells a story. It tells the story of my first online battle, small battle. And as an IGBO entrepreneur, I had to convert it to business. And that's why I'm releasing a new product called Ratel. What is Ratel? Ratel is an app that allows you purchase gift card only. So due to this situation of that time where they were talking about my prices being very high, I had to introduce Ratel app to sell cheap gift card. When I mean cheap gift card, you can't get this price anywhere around the world. And you can also fund via crypto or Naira. Ratel app will be released today. Go to the Apple Store, Play Store, download the Ratel app, go to our social media, search Ratel and follow our social media handles. This is Big Love from BLord. Come, let me continue. I'm making a promise that the first 6 months of 2026, the amount of revenue that will be generated from the Ratel app should be nothing less than 500 million. And we are promising to give 50% of that money to charity in terms of building maternity home, in terms of building schools, in terms of building boreholes. Let's join hands and make this possible.
Today, we break down who really gained while the other was busy fighting. This is not an attack on anybody. There is a way VeryDarkMan did well, and there's a way BLord did well. But pay attention, watch this video and until we are done. So, VDM is known for his street influence. He reacted immediately when he learned BLord has claimed the Ratel name. He attacked, though not physically, but online, with sarcasm, with humor, not the way VDM attacked, and a refusal to bow to legal threats. And if you listen, he mocked BLord's title, CEO, founder, and story of top men clamoring for permission, exaggerating to highlight how dramatic the legal notice sounded. He reassured the public he never fights Igbo as a tribe. I think that one is very important. And he reminded everyone this is about culture, not ethnicity. And yes, he announced the upcoming Ratel cleaning event, keeping the public's attention and maintaining his street-level influence. Watch this video.
Yesterday, all over the internet, I'm sure you people saw it, that BLord have trademarked Ratel, and he has even opened an app with Ratel. I even saw this post where he said, I have directed my son to issue cease and desist to VDM to stop using my brand name Ratel. He will have to get approval from me henceforth before using that name Ratel. Linus Williams, CEO, founder Ratel Group. But this morning as I woke up, I saw this post where he said, I woke up to a flood of calls from the highest echelon, top men across the country, powerful figure, pleading on behalf of VDM. They came groveling, asking me to show mercy and let him use Ratel brand name. After due consideration, I have decided to withdraw the cease and desist order. Notice fans must address me now as their CEO moving forward. Linus Williams, CEO, founder Ratel Group. Artists. You guys have seen it now. Throughout yesterday, different comment section on Twitter, everywhere. You think you can try Igbo, you think you can try Igbo. Igbos will humble you, you won't follow Igbo fights, you think you can fight Igbos. I need to say this again. There was never a time where I was fighting Igbo as a tribe. I never fought Igbos. I am not a tribalistic person. I don't like tribalism. But for some reason, you people just decided to tribe in all of this just to fight me, So please, dear Igbos, VeryDarkMan is not fighting you. As a matter of fact, anything that has to do with the Igbos that is wrong or negative, I talk against it, So, anyways, as for BLord, I really appreciate you for considering to let me use the Ratel again. To all the people that called BLord from the upper echelon, I want to say God will bless you. You understand? And God will preserve you. So, now I need to ask for permission. So, our Ratel cleaning is coming up. The last Saturday of this month, I think the last Saturday is around 25th. To the Ratel leaders in different states, you have to send me your new location where the people go and clean. This particular time, I want it to be a public school. This time, let's spice it up. We're going to a public school, let them clean their chairs, clean it properly. I'll put it back when BLord approve it. And also my Ratel that I have, I think I want to send it to our new boss so that I can keep it. Ratel. Thank you, BLord, I appreciate it. You're the best. Go BLord, woo, go BLord, woo, go BLord, woo.
Now, while VDM was attacking and creating waves online, BLord was finally building a business empire. He launched the Ratel app, a platform for gift cards and at prices, according to him, you can't afford elsewhere. Accepting crypto and Naira, according to him, BLord promised 500 million Naira in the first 6 months, giving 50% to charity, including schools and maternity homes. The other thing that followed was the cease and desist notice, legally commanding VDM to stop using the Ratel brand without approval. This move wasn't just legal, it signaled BLord's dominance in the business arena, contrasting with VDM's cultural and street level fight. Though later we will still have to get clarification on what exactly it means, because this Ratel of a thing is something that is before VDM. I think people have been using the name, so later we'll still get clarification on that. But there's a point I'm trying to make. I'm looking at the business side. This is the key story. VDM was busy attacking. BLord was seeing business opportunity. VDM owns the narrative, you know that. The memes, the jokes, the attention, the crowd that follows him. But BLord owns the brand, the legal paperwork, and the financial growth. 2 arenas, 2 victories. Different sides. I was discussing with someone earlier in the day. I was telling the person, you see, the Ratel brand is like very popular. It's just like somebody that has been made already. It's just like people who are featured in a TV program. They are so popular. Using their name makes you, whatever you use the name to start, it's catchy. Apart from that, they are so publicized. Anything you use the name to create will sell fast. A lot of people, according to BLord, are visiting the page for different reasons. Did you get that? So it's like a brand name that has been made ready for you, and Well, okay, yes, there is a fight, there is a disagreement, but he was seeing the business. How can I turn this to business? And I believe if this fight continues, the guy BLord will be seeing business opportunities. And I believe VeryDarkMan too is tactical in dealing with this. So in Nigeria's digital culture, street legitimacy can be louder, but business structures win long term. BLord may not have met the members. He may not have that public following like, I don't think anybody has that like VDM. But he captured the money and the legal power. He captured the money and the legal power. So who really won? Who really won this fight? It depends on what you value. Culture, attention, and influence. VDM, revenue, legal ownership, and structure. Who really won? The Ratel story is a lesson for content creators and entrepreneurs alike. Attacking may make noise, but building quietly can create real power. So, BLord was riding on the influence of Ratel. What has been achieved, he was riding on that to create a brand. There are people who are not, they are not hard to sell. Yes, they are already popular. Using them sells your product. See it from that angle as well. And that is why, look at the title. There are people like that. Whatever you place their name on, that thing sells. And that is the advantage BLord was seeing. Now we turn over to you. While VDM was attacking, BLord was seeing business. Which side do you think really won the Ratel battle? Comment below on the comment section and let us know. Follow us for more insights. This program is for informational and entertainment purposes. All legal matters referred are based on publicly available posts and reports. So, at the end of this video, what I want you to see is someone exploiting, seeing an opportunity, making use of it for business. That is from the angle I'm seeing this. And I want you to understand that these are not tribal anymore. Some people say it's a tribal fight. I don't think it's tribal anymore. It is now personal fights. Some people say beefs. That is how I see it now. And what do you think? Add your comment on the comment section.